which would span several years, involving numerous twists and turns. The investigation revealed that Excel Crop Care Limited had allegedly entered into agreements with its distributors, restricting them from selling products of competing companies. This, in essence, was an anti-competitive practice, as it limited consumer choice and restricted market access to competing firms. The Competition Commission of India also found that Excel Crop Care Limited had abused its dominant position in the market by imposing unfair prices on its customers. These practices, if proven, could have serious implications for the company. As the investigation progressed, the Competition Commission of India collected evidence from various sources, including testimony from witnesses and documentaries. The Commission analyzed the data and concluded that Excel Crop Care Limited had indeed violated competition laws. The company, however, refuted these allegations, claiming that its actions were not intended to restrict competition. Excel Crop Care Limited argued that its agreements with distributors were necessary to protect its intellectual property and ensure the quality of its products. Despite these defenses, the Competition Commission of India found Excel Crop Care Limited guilty of anti-competitive practices. The commission imposed a penalty of approximately 500 million rupees on the company. The company challenged this order, and the case eventually reached the Supreme Court of India. The apex court upheld the commission's order, reaffirming the importance of promoting competition in the market. The implications of this case are far-reaching. The ruling sends a strong message to companies operating in India that anti-competitive practices will not be tolerated. The agricultural industry in particular has been affected by this judgment, as companies must now reassess their business practices to ensure compliance with competition laws. The Excel Crop Care Limited case highlights the challenges faced by the Competition Commission of India in proving anti-competitive behavior. The Commission must gather substantial evidence to prove that a company has violated competition laws, which can be a daunting task. In this case, the Commission faced stiff resistance from Excel Crop Care Limited, which denied any wrongdoing. The company's defenses, although unsuccessful, were robust, and the Commission had to rely on thorough analysis and careful consideration of evidence to prove its case. The defenses used by Excel Crop Care Limited were typical of companies accused of anti-competitive practices. The company argued that its actions were necessary to protect its business interests and that the Commission's allegations were unfounded. Despite these defenses, the Supreme Court of India upheld the Commission's order, establishing a precedent for future cases. Companies operating in India must now be aware that anti-competitive practices will be scrutinized closely by the Commission. The outcome of this case has significant implications for the agricultural industry as a whole. Companies must reassess their business practices to ensure compliance with competition laws, which may involve changes to their distribution agreements and pricing strategies. The Excel Crop Care Limited case is a landmark judgment that has clarified the role of the Competition Commission of India in regulating anti-competitive practices. The ruling has sent a strong message to companies operating in India that competition laws will be enforced rigorously. In conclusion, the case of Excel Crop Care Limited versus the Competition Commission of India is a critical one for businesses operating in India. It highlights the importance of promoting competition and provides guidance on how companies can avoid falling foul of anti-competitive practices. The significance of this case lies in its ability to shape future competition law cases in India. The ruling has set a precedent for companies to follow, ensuring that businesses operate in a fair and competitive environment that ultimately benefits consumers. As we've seen, the Excel Crop Care Limited case is a complex one, involving multiple twists and turns. However, the takeaway is clear. Companies must comply with competition laws to avoid penalties and reputational damage. If you're interested in learning more about competition law, I encourage you to explore related cases or watch other videos on similar topics. The world of competition law is fascinating, and there's much to learn from cases like Excel Crop Care Limited. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.